Hello everyone, welcome to ABC Interactive English. My name is Winnie.
And I'm Matt.
So last time we were talking about Molly and Thomas getting ready for this cruise ship, right? They're very excited to board a very large cruise ship. Yes. Speaking of cruise ships, Matt, have you ever been on a cruise?
Yes, I have. When I was quite young, I was still in elementary school. My family with me,
Not by yourself?
Right. We went to Florida and we took a cruise ship from Florida.
Oh wow, where did you stop by?
So we stopped many places. We first, I think, went to Key West, Florida, then went to Cayman Islands, went to Jamaica, and went to one place in Mexico.
Wow.
And yeah, I think that might have been all the places.
Wow, how long was the cruise if you could stop by so many different places?
I think it was about 1 week. It's a bit hard to remember now. It was a very long time ago, but...
Well, so knowing cruise ships, it's not just about stopping at these ports, right? So you must have done a lot of fun stuff on the cruise itself.
Yeah, well, the cruise ship had like many things. I remember it had an arcade, which I liked.
Wow.
And it had, a pool and some slides, so that was great. And then the best part was they had pizza for like all-you-can-eat pizza 24 hours a day. 24
hours a
right.
day?
So
whenever you want, you just pizza.
Right, so as a chubby kid, this was perfect. I could go get pizza whenever I wanted. Just, middle of the night, a little hungry.
I mean, by the end of the cruise ship, are you sick of pizza?
Who could be sick of pizza?
That is true. Well, I'm excited to see what Molly and Thomas do on this cruise ship. Okay, so we're going to continue on to Set Sail on the Icon of the Seas, Part 2.
Molly and Thomas are in their room on the cruise ship.
I'm having a fantastic time on the Icon of the Seas.
I couldn't agree with you more. All the rides and slides at Thrill Island are really fun.
Yeah, some of them took my breath away. However, the best neighborhood by far is the Aquadome.
Really? I thought that Central Park would be your favorite.
Welcome back. We are looking at part 2 of Set Sail on the Icon of the Seas. And as we learned in part 1, the Icon of the Seas is this monster of a cruise ship. It's a very big cruise ship that in part 1, Molly and Thomas were waiting to get on, waiting to board. And now as we get into this one, we can see that Molly and Thomas are in their room on the cruise ship.
So they finally boarded the cruise ship, okay? So Molly says, I'm having a fantastic time on the Icon of the Seas. Yeah, she was very excited to board the cruise ship because there were so many things she wanted to explore on the cruise ship, and she was also very excited to see the different neighborhoods that they would be stopping by. So in the sentence, we see she uses the word fantastic, okay? It's an adjective, and it just means really great, really awesome, okay? So for example, the performance we watched was fantastic.
And that word fantastic comes from fantasy. So it's something you can imagine as being very good. So when you say something's fantastic, it's like a fantasy. It's like the best thing you could picture in your mind.
Right, exactly. Because as we know, Molly was very excited and she was imagining all the things that she wanted to do. So for her, it's like a dream come true.
That's right. So Thomas says, I couldn't agree with you more. All the rides and the slides at Thrill Island are really fun.
Wow, so it kind of sounds like the cruise ship you went on. It had a bunch of slides and
Did not have rides.
It didn't have rides.
Right. But anyway, Thomas said, I couldn't agree with you more.
Yeah, so what does that mean when he says that?
He means he really agrees. So he means he completely, entirely agrees with what she said because he couldn't possibly agree more.
Right. It's almost like it's reached the top of the bottle. There's just no more agreement. He just agrees so much that
There's a way to say that you really agree. They're
on the same page. Yes, exactly.
Okay. Thomas said that the rides and the slides are really fun.
So what is the slide?
Okay, so a slide is a smooth sloping surface that one can slide down. So usually it's for children to have fun on. And so a slide is something you might see in a playground. It's where you climb up and then you sit on it and then you
slide down. So it's also a verb.
That's right. So it's also a verb when something moves down a sloping surface. A smooth sloping surface, it means to slide down something.
Wow. Okay, so this cruise ship has a lot. It has rides and a slide. Okay, so Molly says, yeah, some of them took my breath away. However, the best neighborhood by far is the Aquadome. Okay, so some of them took my breath away. Okay, when we say something taking your breath away, okay, that just means when something amazes you. You may even be speechless, okay, when something shocks you or surprises you and you just have nothing to say and it takes your breath away, almost like a gasp, right? Like, wow, okay? So for example, her performance in the show was awesome. She always takes my breath away with her talent. So whenever we see an artist or an actor, and usually their performance and their skill is so good that you are left speechless and you just can't believe how amazing they are. So something takes your breath away when you are very impressed and amazed.
Okay, so Molly just said that the Aquadome was her favorite part. And so Thomas replies, really? I thought that Central Park would be your favorite.
Okay. Wow, okay.
So I guess we'll find out more about, what Central Park is when we come back after the break.
I love Central Park, but I love the Aquadome more.
Is it because of the beautiful ocean views there?
That's part of it. The other part is the amazing waterfall.
Yeah, it is pretty amazing.
Welcome back. So we've just seen that Molly and Thomas are in their room on the cruise ship and they are talking about their favorite neighborhoods on the cruise ship.
Right. She really likes Aquadome, right? But Thomas would have actually thought that she would choose Central Park as her favorite neighborhood. Right. So continuing on, I love Central Park, but I love the Aquadome more.
Okay. So Thomas says, is it because of the beautiful ocean views there? Okay. So it has something that might be very nice, which is a beautiful ocean view. And if you are on a cruise ship, you should be getting a lot of ocean views.
I would hope so.
Okay, so the ocean is a large body of water, of salt water, so not fresh water. And it's the largest bodies of water, like between continents. So for example, we have the Pacific Ocean and the Atlantic Ocean and the Arctic Ocean and the Indian Ocean, and I think that's all I've got. So the oceans are the largest bodies of seawater.
Right, and on a cruise ship, you would hope to see the ocean, because if you're not seeing the ocean, I don't think that's a very fun cruise ship.
Well, hopefully you got a good room where you have a window with a view of the ocean.
Right, exactly. So, and when we're talking about an ocean view, right, so the view, in this case, we're using it as a noun, okay? So it just means something to be seen, okay? It could be a place or a landscape or maybe a skyline, okay? So for example, the view from up here is breathtaking, okay? So you might be on top of a mountain and you finally made up the hike and you see the whole forest, and so that's your view, and you could say, wow, the view from up here is breathtaking.
And usually when we talk about a view, it's something pretty, something nice to see.
Right, yes, exactly. So if you're on a cruise ship, you would hope to have a nice ocean view because then at least you won't get seasick, maybe. Right. So continuing on, Molly says, that's part of it. The other part is the amazing waterfall.
Ooh, okay. So that sounds cool, to have a waterfall on a ship.
Right.
So Thomas said, yeah, it is pretty amazing.
Wow.
Okay.
From this cruise ship, I might actually want to go on this cruise ship. It has everything.
Okay, so you might be convinced now because they've got a waterfall.
They've got a waterfall and rides and all that stuff. It sounds amazing.
Right, and it's an amazing waterfall. So amazing is an adjective, and amazing means something that is surprising or shocking in a good way, and it's actually just used to mean very, very good.
Right, very great.
Very impressive, very great. Sort of in the same way as we use, fantastic to say it's like a fantasy. Amazing implies that it has amazed you, it has surprised you with how good or how great it is.
Right, exactly. So all of these amazing features make me want to go on this cruise ship. And another thing that would make me really want to go see this cruise ship is obviously the waterfall that is on board, okay? So waterfall, it means water that pours down the side of a cliff. So for example, Bali has amazing waterfalls, okay? So for a waterfall, it's usually naturally occurring in, the wild, right? In nature. So for a cruise ship to have a waterfall, that's pretty amazing.
And this whole, with waterfall with sea view, with ocean views.
Right.
So that sounds pretty great. Sounds like something, maybe you should book your tickets.
I think this has convinced me to book a cruise ship ticket.
All right, well, we're going to find out more about the icon of the seas in our next episode, and we'll see you then.
Bye.
Molly and Thomas are in their room on the cruise ship.
I'm having a fantastic time on the icon of the seas.
I couldn't agree with you more. All the rides and slides at Thrill Island are really fun.
Yeah, some of them took my breath away. However, the best neighborhood by far is the Aquadome.
Really? I thought that Central Park would be your favorite.
I love Central Park, but I love the Aquadome more.
Is it because of the beautiful ocean views there?
That's part of it. The other part is the amazing waterfall.
Yeah, it is pretty amazing.
Hi, I'm Tina. 我们来看这个的重点单字。第一个 fantastic 形容词，美妙的、棒极的。Karen looks fantastic in that dress. Karen 穿着那条连身裙看起来棒极了。下一个单字 slide 名词。我们比较知道的是它是溜滑梯的意思，但在这个课文当中，它指的是滑水道。Mia is afraid of going down the slide. Mia 害怕溜滑水道。下一个单字 ocean 名词，海洋。Which creatures live at the bottom of the ocean? 哪些生物居住在海底 ？Creature 指的是生物。最后一个单字 waterfall 名词，瀑布。The waterfall in the national park is a popular tourist attraction. 国家公园里的瀑布是游客们喜欢的景点。Attraction 指的是有吸引力的事物，所以呢 ，tourist attraction 指的是旅游景点。接着我们来看重点文法。第一个 I couldn't agree with you more. 我再同意你不过了。字面上的意思是无法同意更多，用来表达完全认同。我们来看看这个对话。This is the worst party ever. 这是有史以来最糟糕的派对。I couldn't agree with you more. 我完全认同你说的。下一个文法 Take one's breath away. 令某人屏息赞叹。直接的翻译是带走某人的气息，这用来形容让某人惊叹不已。Breath 是名词，指的是呼吸、气息。我们来看看这个例句 ：The movie took my breath away。这部电影让我惊叹不已。最后一个文法 by far， 显然、无疑，这是一个副词片语，通常与形容词或副词的比较级和最高级连用，作为加强语气。我们来看看这个例句 ：This is by far my best grade。这是目前为止我取得的最高分数。以上就是这一课的重点单字跟文法，我们下一课再见，拜拜。
Hey, it's KiWi on the street.
I'm Kiki.
And I'm Winnie. It's a beautiful day to work on our pronunciations.
Let's use it and go and make some new friends.
好，今天第一个发音
Today is so hot.
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 Today is so hot. That's correct, okay?
I like to wear red socks.
I like to wear red socks.
I like to wear red socks. I like to wear red socks.
I like to wear red socks.
I like to wear red socks.
I like to wear red socks. Very good. Okay, last one.
Please move the box. Please move the box.
Please move the box. Please move the box.
Please move the box. Please move the box.
Very good. Please move the box. 那我们今天学到了什么呢? Here are today's pronunciations. Our first sentence is, today is so hot. If we focus on the word hot, we see an OT sound. Okay, so kind of like not. OT makes our mouth open, so it's ah, and then we snap it shut with T, so ot. Okay, relax your jaw, ot, and close it with a T. So today is so hot. Then we have our next sentence. I like to wear red socks. Let's focus on the word socks. It's another O letter, but instead of snapping it shut with a T, we see CKS. So it's X, X. Okay, so socks, just like rocks. I like to wear red socks. We have our final sentence. Please move the box. If we focus on the word move, it's a very special case because it's spelled similarly to love, L-O-V-E. But it's a different sound. It makes a O-O sound like a cow, moo. Okay, so we have please move the box. And then if we focus on the word box, it is a B-O-X sound, but it's very similar to an S-O-C-K-S sound. So socks, box, very similar. That's all for today's pronunciations. KiWi later.